I'm literally running myself, but it feels like I got another person, like a piggyback ride. It's literally like I'm giving somebody a piggyback ride.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to our channel, The Power of Two. Today we're going to be doing a mukbang video. We got wings from America's Best Wings. These joints right here is Jamaican jerk.
This moon dust right here.
I can't really show y'all, but this is lemon pepper, and then this joint right here is like Thai chili or something like that. So today we're going to be having a mukbang with all this food, and we're going to be telling a story too. And I got sauces on the side too. America's Best hot sauce, fire.
It ain't all that.
With some blue cheese. I'm about to show y'all how to get right for real. So we got moon dust and Jamaican jerk because that's what we normally always get. He always gets Jamaican jerk. I normally get moon dust or Jamaican jerk. And then Thai chili we both never had before. Lemon pepper. Some people like it. I've never been impressed at all. But yeah, here we go. So the story we're going to be talking about today is what?
When we almost missed the bus.
Yeah, we're just going to tell like a really quick, simple story about how we almost missed the bus in the 9th grade. So a couple years ago. Which one are you about to start with?
Probably Jamaican jerk.
I think I'm about to start with this one. Okay, so boom. Set the mood to...
Or lemon pepper.
Set the mood to 9th grade. Mind you, like growing up, we never had to ride the bus. Like we got special permission to go to like different schools. So we never had to like go to like the neighborhood school for real. That's actually a torch. We never had to go to the neighborhood school. We always had a ride to school. So we never rode the bus ever. Kind of like backstory for bro. We got one of those, I want to say appropriately, like aggressive black parents. The type that you better do what you're supposed to do. When you're supposed to do it type thing. So missing the bus for real wasn't an option. Like we could not go back in the house and have told our parents that we missed the bus and not have to hear about it for the rest of our life. Like, wasn't an option.
What?
Are you going to get into the story? Like, tell some of the story or?
Yeah, you gotta say your part, say what you saying. Like, you explaining something to me hot right there?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not the only one telling the story.
I know that. Like, I got you. Like, I'm eating the wing right now.
Okay,
like,
so one day, like, I was just moving, like, a little slower, I guess. And the bus stop was an important part of the story. The bus stop was literally in front of our house. Like, if our bus stop, you didn't have to walk no further. Like, literally, you just walk outside the house, and there's the bus stop. So the bus came or whatever. We missed the bus. Like we literally like got outside as the bus is like pulling off.
Mind you, I was ready at the time, so can't leave Ashley.
So he says. I mean, I guess so. Basically, we just like we gonna catch the bus. Okay, so imagine as like this right here is a street. Our street. This is our street right here. If you go down our street a little bit and you make a right, it's another street behind us, right? The bus stop, the next bus stop,
it's a neighborhood behind us.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood behind us. The next like street over though, the next street over isn't our bus stop. Like the next bus stop is within like this other neighborhood. So we know where the next bus stop is, of course, because our bus stop is like one of the first bus stops in the morning. So we just take off for the bus, basically. Like, we just take off. We running behind it. Mind you, when the bus pulled off, he seen us because he literally stops at, like, our house is in front of the stop. So we just...
He ain't see us. When we came out, the bus wasn't still there.
I could have swore the bus was just pulling off for real.
It wasn't just pulling off.
Okay, well, it wasn't just pulling off. Apparently, he didn't see us. I thought he seen us running behind the bus. Hey, Bear.
Yeah, so we had to chase after the bus. Before we got to the next neighborhood, of course, Slowpoke taking forever, but I guess she got a reason this time. Her bag is like 10 pounds on her back, of course, so.
Kinda. Y'all, like, in high school and stuff, I don't know how, like, people walked around without book bags and stuff, but I would literally have all my binders, all my book bags, every day. I wasn't with the whole cool kid, I'm not going to show up with my book bag. I wasn't with the whole cool kid, I'm not going to show up without my books, because you don't show up with your stuff. What do you do in class? Just sit there and watch time go by? No, boring.
Yeah, she was the kind that put her all of her classes' textbooks in her bag.
Because you need them for class.
You ain't got the same class every day.
Okay. Which is why you got different textbooks for different classes. And I bring the ones for whatever day. And then bring the ones for another day. I ain't just bringing all my classes textbooks every day.
Yeah, she was.
No, I really
She was bringing them faithfully every day.
No.
Every weekend.
If I had the class that day, then yeah, I'm going to bring the books for that class. But if it wasn't that class that day, then I'm not about to bring it. So, we ended up missing the next bus stop.
Yeah. So, it was like 3 bus stops. Or 2 after ours. Like we said, we had to run after that jump.
Oh, yeah. My book bag was slowing me down like he was saying. So, basically, like, mid-run, like, when I say it had to have been the book bag holding me back, it was the weight of the books for real. Because I'm, like, all the way running back here. He all the way running up here. Like, I'm really, like, falling behind. He trying to keep me motivated, keep me encouraged to keep going. He like, yeah. He like, come on, you got this. We're going to catch up to it. Just give me my own little pep talk. Mind you, I'm dying, okay? I'm literally running myself, but it feels like I got another person, like a piggyback ride. It's literally like I'm giving somebody a piggyback ride, trying to catch up to a moving vehicle. Mind you, we said it's in a neighborhood, so it's not no stoplights to stop this bus. Like, it's nothing mediating the speed of it besides, like, a stop sign maybe. Like, stop sign, you know, some people just hit that joint quick. Like, I'm not going to say the bus driver, you know, bus drivers be driving wild for real. So, I can't say that bus driver didn't fly through those speed joints. But he was moving that morning. Mind you, that's the fastest I ever seen a bus driver move. Like, at the end of the day, school bus would come pick kids up. Our bus would take forever to get to us. Like, we would be at the school still waiting like 30 minutes later just to get our bus and get home.
And we live like 10 minutes away from the school.
Literally, like, we really, like, we were some of the kids that really did not live far from it. So I'm trying to, like, run, keep up. I got this person on my back weighing me down. You know, my brother's ahead of me. He stops. He's like, bruh, let me just take your bag. He just take my bag for me. For real. And we just keep running. We just keep running. We just keep running. We missed the first stop. We like, all right, bet.
Oh, yeah, and once we got on the bus, too, our bus was like y'all like combined with other people sometimes. So like if we got on the bus, some people had to stand till we got to school, or 4 people in a seat type stuff. Yeah, it'd be wild. But when we got to the bus, I don't think it was as bad. Like talking about it the other day, I'm like, if I had to change one thing, I'll probably make it a little more like further than it was. It seemed like a lot at the time because we was going through it, but it wasn't that bad.
No, for me it was bad. Because I started off running full speed to catch the bus. Had, you know, people on my back for real when I'm running. And I'm the type of person, like, if I work out or I'm doing any type of activity or something, I sweat a lot. So we got on a bus and stuff. I'm drenching sweat. Like, sweat is just pouring off of me. Like, we literally just barely made it. Like, at the next stop or whatever. Like, we literally just barely made it. He seen us when we was at... The bus driver did see us.
Yeah, he seen us not right away. Like, when we coming out our jump. He seen us right when it's time to make that corner jump. That corner right onto the neighborhood behind us. But he ain't see us coming out our house. We wasn't... right there. Like, we was not right there. And our street that we used to live on was a busy street, so it's not like he looking behind him and shit. He gotta keep going. Plus it's traffic, he stopped traffic for us. But he seen us, he had seen us right before he got to the next neighborhood.
But yeah, we made the bus that day. Made it on time for school. Somehow, Mom, you're watching this. Now you know. We missed the bus. We never told you. Because we ain't never want to hear about it forever. We did what we had to do. We was talking about it the other day, though. And we was like, honestly, even if we wouldn't have caught up to that bus, we would have just had to walk to school. Because we saying, like, our school, for real, like a 10-minute drive from us, but walking. Driving 10 minutes or walking 10 minutes is not the same. Like, we definitely would have been hiking for a little bit before we got to school. Like, we probably would have got to school around, like, lunch or something.
Second.
Definitely.
Classes would start at, like, 8 something.
Okay, what time lunch start?
First lunch was probably, like, 10:20 or something like that.
Yeah, definitely not sizing it.
The walk wouldn't have been a 2-hour walk.
Okay, well, we would have got there really late. Moral of the story. If you're a kid out there and you ever, or not even a kid, but when you was a kid you had to catch a bus. If you ever had a crazy, wild bus story, drop the comments below. Because we only rode the bus for that first year of school or whatever. Because that's before we moved, like, to a closer neighborhood where we had to walk. But I don't know, bus drivers kind of BOC. They drive in BOC, they hit every bump. And yeah, they just be wild for real. But drop your crazy stories down below in the comments if you had a wild experience with your bus driver. If you ever had to chase a bus down, whether it was school, you was trying to make public transportation, or let us know what you guys would have done. Because our option was not to go back home. Like, it was not to go back home. It really wasn't.
You already know what they would have done. They would have went and got back in the bed.
I think some of y'all, I think some of y'all wouldn't have went and got back in the bed. Because I know somebody else who had, like, a bus story or whatever. And basically he was saying, like, going back home wasn't an option for him either. Like, he literally walked to school. Lived far, like, walked to school. Got there for, like, his last classes or whatever. But he still made it, so he didn't care. But, yeah. That was our story of, like, us having to catch the bus. Runaway bus. That's the moment that I really knew my brother was a G for real. He didn't leave me. He ran with me. And not only did he run with me, he carried my heavy book bag. Plus whatever book bag he had. I mean, it probably wasn't heavy. But he still had mine to carry and his to carry. Plus had to run himself. Yeah.
I definitely probably got the best workout. And I probably had gym that day too, so I was probably looking right.
Probably not. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Give us ideas that you guys want to see. We have more story times, of course. We have this really wild story we want to tell you guys. But make sure you like this video first before we can get into like the juicy stories or whatever. This was like a little baby story for y'all to start off. Like, comment, subscribe to our channel. More content coming on the way. We got a Smack or Facts challenge coming to you guys. We seen that. We definitely want to play. See who's the better twin. Who knows the other twin better. And I think it's just a rule that all siblings like to smack the other one around. So I think I'm going to win. If you think I'm going to win, go ahead, drop in the bottom of the description, Team Ashley, and just let it go.
Well, I ain't really got no team, but you already know I'm gonna win, so.
We'll see. We'll see who wins.
Rapper,
we'll see who wins.
Rapping.
We shall see who wins.
These wings, Jamaican jerk wings, is all the rapping I'm about to do.
Oh, so before I go, I said I was about to put y'all on. They hot sauce and they blue cheese together. If you mix this joint together and dip your wings in it, bon appetit. Really, really some good wings. You gotta do that. You'll be good for life. Y'all, this is the end of our video. Yeah. Say bye.
Alright, y'all. Catch y'all next time. Stay blessed during this COVID-19.
Alright, y'all.
Seriously, stay blessed.